Hello and welcome to this video. This is Lynn from Emerald Dreams and also from Chocolate Cheese Boards and Change. And today I'm going to do a video for you on how to stop your cravings. Now your cravings could be for food, it could be for drinks, it could be for cigarettes, and it works exactly the same. But I'm going to show you a little technique using something called emotional freedom technique. Or EFT, or sometimes it's called tapping. Now, I've been using tapping in my own life for absolutely years. I think it's coming up to about 10 years now. And I originally went on the tapping course to find out how to lose weight. And 10 years down the line, I still, excuse me, I haven't done anything about it. So I'm now going to be tapping with you today, and I'm going to work on my cravings to see if I can help lose some of my my weight, and also so I can feel exactly the same things that you're feeling as we're going along. Now, what I'm going to do today is, as I say, is explain a little bit about EFT. Now, EFT looks a little bit weird because what you do is you tap on certain points on your face and also on your hands, while saying statements about a particular problem that you have. Now, today's problem is going to be about craving, and for my particular craving, I am choosing to use chocolate. Right, now this particular chocolate is one of my favourites. It's got nuts in. So I'm going to be using that as my craving today when I'm tapping along. But if you've got any type of craving, whatever it is, whether it's crisps, pizza, wine, as I say, cigarettes, what else could you be addicted to? Oh gosh, I mean, so many different things. Nachos, anything that's your kind of go-to food when you're feeling sad or lonely or down or stressed. What's your go-to food? If you can get that in front of you, all right. So if you need to now, just I'll hang by a couple of minutes, or if you're watching the replay, press pause and go and find that food, because what I need you to do is to be able to actually taste it and smell it, and get that that feeling that you really want it coming up in front of you. All right. So you go and grab whatever you need to if you haven't already got it, and I'll hang fire just 2 seconds and have a little drink while you go and get it if you haven't already. Okay, now I'm going to presume that you've already got this in front of you. Okay, or if not, as I say, just press the pause button on it if you're watching the replay, and you can go from there. Okay, now with EFT, especially with things like cravings, it's generally about association, all right? And as with most things in our lives, we associate good and bad things, and cravings tend to be around the good times in your life. So what I want you to think of is, with your favourite food, now whatever it is, what was the first memory that comes to mind of you actually having this food? All right, can you think of anything? Now, when I think of chocolate, my first memory is actually, it goes back to, I was around about 2 years old, and this is a memory that I've revisited a couple of times because it's quite poignant for me. My mum was giving birth to my brother Andrew, and at that time I wasn't allowed in the ward, and I was standing looking through the ward window with my nana, peering through the window and seeing Mum and Dad and Andrew in the baby ward afterwards, looking through the window. And I got a bit sad that I couldn't go in and see my mum and dad. So my nana was with me, and she basically tempted me away with a bag of chocolate buttons. All right, and that moment for me, I felt quite soothed and calm. I knew she explained that Mum and Dad and Andrew were all okay, so I felt quite calm about it. And then she gave me chocolates, which was bliss. Okay, let's go, we can go and have chocolate. So that's my first moment, and to me, the feeling that I get when I think about that is that chocolate at that time made me soothed and filled a gap. All right. So I just want you to have a little think about what kind of feelings you had around that time. Now, it could be your favourite bottle of beer. All right, and you associate that with good memories of a time when you were out with friends having fun or whatever. All right, so just have a little think of how that makes you feel, how it made you feel the very first time that you had that particular food or drink or item, if it's cigarettes and things like that. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to basically copy me. Now, it's going to look a little bit weird, and as I say, we are going to use something called EFT. Now, EFT works on the basis of tapping on the ends of your meridians. Now, most people have heard of acupuncture or acupressure, and acupuncture and acupressure use the same meridians that we use in EFT. And when we tap in on EFT, it's at points on your face and on your hands where the meridians are closest to the surface, and as you tap in, what it does is it releases anything that's keeping you stuck in that time, or keeping you associated, linked with that emotion. All right. So when most of the time people are having a craving for food, I don't know if it's the same for you, but generally I don't have cravings that much when I'm feeling happy. All right. I tend to have cravings when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling bored, when I'm feeling lonely, when I'm feeling angry. It tends to be the more of the negative side that I get that urge for. I really could do with some chocolate now, or give me a glass of wine, I've had a terrible day, that kind of thing. And it's just about linking the food with what it's actually providing for you. So for me, it's when I'm having chocolate, it's that kind of soothing feeling, that feeling of happiness, is calmness, is okay. All right. So I want you to just kind of bear that in mind when we're doing the EFT. Now, with EFT, you can use either your right hand or your left hand. Let me just move this down a little bit so you can actually see my hands as I'm working. And we're going to start off by working on the karate chop point. All right. Now, this is the sort of a point here, as if you were higher. Doing your karate on the outside of your hand. So you can use your left hand or you can use your right hand. Okay, and all you're doing is you're tapping gently. I don't want any nail marks or anything like that, or any bruises. It's just tapping gently enough that you can actually feel. So you've got a point on the outside of your karate chop on your hand. There's a point on the top of your head, so just where the crown of your head is. Okay, point on the inside of your eyebrow. All right, on the outside of your eyebrow, so where the sort of, if you can imagine where your glasses, where the arm of your glasses would be. Under your eye, on your cheekbone, under your nose, in the cleft of your chin, your collarbone, all right, so around about this area here. And then there's also points on your wrist, so I tend to do this. And what we're going to do is we're just going to work through certain statements, saying certain statements, and tapping at the same time. Now, I get that it looks a little bit weird and wonderful, but just bear with me and go with it. All right, and then yeah, it does work at the end. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take your food and have a little sniff. Oh, no, to me that smells wonderful. The chocolate is lovely and sweet. Okay, and on a scale of 0 to 10, I want you to decide how bad you want that food right at this moment. So is it a 0 when 0 is absolutely not, don't want it at all? All right, and 10 is give it to me now. All right, I've got to have it now. And just go with the first number that comes into your head. All right. Now, at the moment, when I'm smelling this, all right, you can even have a little taste if you want to. I'm thinking that this is around about an 8 for me. I could go with a little bite of that chocolate. That would be quite nice. All right. And now, what I want to do is start some tapping. So if you tap on the side of your hand, now when you tap in, as I say, it's just gently, so no hard pressure. Okay. And I want you to repeat after me. Even though I have this craving for chocolate, I'm learning to love myself anyway. Now, obviously, if your craving isn't for chocolate, you just need to put it whatever you're using as your craving in instead of chocolate. Okay, my lovelies? So, even though I have this craving for chocolate, I'm learning to love my body just the way it is. Even though I have this craving for chocolate, I'm learning to love myself and all my imperfections. Okay, and then top of your head. This chocolate craving, My chocolate craving. Oh, it smells so good. It reminds me of those times when I was happy. It makes me happy eating chocolate. It makes me happy. I have this craving for chocolate. It's about an 8 out of 10. And when I'm eating chocolate, it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel soothed. And it makes me feel calm. Just like the old memories. Just like those memories I have from way back when. Oh, this chocolate. It tastes so good. It smells so good. I just want it now. Give it to me now. Give me my chocolate. My craving for chocolate. I always get it when I'm down. It always pops up when I'm stressed. Funny how I never have a craving for carrots. Or cucumber. Or celery. But I do for chocolate. My craving. My craving for chocolate. It's all mine. Now don't take it away. Okay, now how did that feel? Take a nice deep breath in for me. And then breathe it out. Okay, now as you're taking a nice deep breath, what it does is it kind of integrates everything that we've just done into your brain and allows the process just to happen. Okay, now how did that make you feel? Alright, a little bit weird? Yeah, I can get that. Okay, completely understand. Tapping on your face and tapping on your hands. Yeah, a little bit weird. Okay, tap on the side of your hand again for me. Even though I have absolutely no idea how tapping on the side of my hand is going to stop me wanting chocolate. But I'm learning to love myself anyway. I've no idea how tapping on my face is going to stop me wanting chocolate. Nothing can stop me wanting chocolate. Nobody can stop me wanting chocolate. It's mine. My chocolate. And it soothes me. It brings me happiness. It brings me joy. It fills me up. And it fills that void. It fills that gap of whatever I'm trying to fill. It's my chocolate, so don't take it away. I love the smoothiness. Smoothness? Smoothness. I love the creaminess. The texture is wonderful. I can just feel it in my mouth. So smooth. So creamy. My craving for chocolate makes me feel happy. Okay, and take a nice deep breath in again. And then breathe it out. Okay, now if you've got your desired food, give it another little sniff now. And check what's going on. Now, your craving may have changed ever so slightly. Having a sniff now. That doesn't smell quite so nice to me. It smells, I can smell the plastic of the wrapper. What's yours smelling like? Have a little taste. Is it still the same? Is your desire still the same number? Rate your number again. Mine is definitely not an 8. That's gone down. I'd say that's probably about a 5. Has yours changed at all? Okay, let's have a little tap again now. Now when you're having some chocolate, how does it make you feel? Or when you're having your craving food? Mine makes me feel in control. Okay, even though I still have this craving for chocolate, I'm learning to love myself just the way I am. Even though I still have this craving for chocolate, I'm learning to love my body, warts and all. Even though I still have this craving for chocolate, I'm learning to love myself just the way I am right now. Still have my craving for chocolate. I just love the taste. It makes me feel in control. It's mine. Nobody's going to take it away from me. I can have it whenever I want and wherever I want. And I can have as much as I want. Nobody can stop me. I'm in control. My chocolate craving. It soothes me. It makes me happy. It takes me back to that memory. It makes me in control. It makes me feel like I'm in control. This wonderful chocolate. I love how it makes me feel. But what if I could be more relaxed and calm around chocolate? What if I could find other ways of making me happy that didn't include eating chocolate? No, don't be silly. I love eating chocolate. Why would I stop? Why would I want to stop eating something that makes me happy? But what if I could actually be in control? What if I could choose when I wanted it? And if it was the right time, I could still eat it. That would be okay. What if I didn't have to give in to this craving? What if I could find other ways of being happy? Okay, I'm open to those possibilities. I have absolutely no idea how tapping on my face and using EFT is going to get rid of my cravings. But I'm open to the possibility that it can be this easy. Okay, take a nice deep breath in for me. Give your shoulders a little wiggle. Okay, how's that feeling? Feeling okay? Personally, I'm feeling alright. My little energy is flowing nicely around my body. I can feel it. Okay, and when I smell that now, that's just not doing it for me, I gotta say. I'm going to try a bit. And actually, I genuinely don't. That's way too sweet for me. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of round of tapping. Just on. Feeling a little bit disappointed, feeling a bit afraid. Afraid, I should say, sorry, not afraid. Because I like chocolate. Okay, let's do a little bit of tapping. Tap on the side of your hand for me. Even though I'm not sure I want to let go of my chocolate. But I'm learning to love myself anyway. Even though I'm afraid that my craving is going to come back, I'm learning to love myself just the way I am, right at this moment. Even though, what if my craving comes back with a vengeance? What if my craving comes back and I can't control it? Or what if I never like chocolate again? Oh my God. I'm not sure I want that. I'm afraid, because I like chocolate. I do like chocolate. And I'm not sure I'm ready to give it up. But what if I could actually choose? I could choose to feel calm and controlled around chocolate. I could feel relaxed. And I could choose when I wanted it. And if I wanted it. Rather than it controlling me. What if I could find other ways of soothing myself? That feeling of being calm that my memory gave me. What if I could find another way? That would be good. Because then I could have chocolate whenever I wanted. But if I wanted it. And I could choose. So, I'm choosing to leave go of the craving. And I'm choosing to be in control of my chocolate craving. Okay, take another deep breath in for me. Okay, now how's that feeling for you? Okay, you've got your food there. Give it a little whiff. Okay, now that smells to me like really, 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 really sweet. No, I could do it. I genuinely, at the moment, I could walk past that. That would be okay. Okay, now I don't know if that's going to last, but I'm open to the possibility that it is. Now, if it's okay with you, I would love, really, really love for you to comment below on your experience of this, how it's made you feel. Have you had any changes in your ratings? Did they go down? Did they go up? What kind of memories did you get? Sometimes with EFT, you do actually need to tap on the memory, all right, not just on the craving, because it's the memory and the feeling that goes with it that is what you're actually craving. All right, so I want to feel, when I'm having chocolate, I want to feel soothed. I don't want to feel like my nerves are jangling. And I very recently associated that memory with the chocolate. I think it was only this weekend that it suddenly, oh my God, that was the first time that I can remember actually having chocolate at 2 years old. So please leave some comments below. If you get stuck in any way, shape or form, just let me know. Make sure you tag me in it, so just in case I don't see the comments. And we'll go from there. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, my lovelies. Bye.